Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about late former Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari. One thing I want to put out there is that over the past 24 to 48 hours after Muhammadu Buhari passed away, there have been people who is trying to tell those ones who are critical of Buhari from saying anything bad about him. They try to silence them and tell them, oh, if you don't have anything positive to say, you shut up, don't say anything. No. Nigeria is a democratic country unless we're in a military regime. I personally, this is what I have to say about this situation. Do I like they are saying those things? No. I don't like they are saying those things. But do they have the right to express how they feel about the president? Absolutely yes. May the soul of the dead rest in peace. I will not go and start bashing Buhari online. Do I think he's a good president? Absolutely not. But I'm not going to go saying colorful words. But if other people are saying it, I'm not going to stop them. That's their right. There are people who their father passed away when Buhari was in power. Their mother, their children, their aunt, their niece, their grandmother, their grandfather. They can trace the deaths to bad situation in Nigeria at that time, bad economic situation. Maybe there is a medicine they're supposed to buy to treat a cancer. They couldn't afford it because hardship, how Nigeria turned to from 0 to 100 real quick in Nigeria. There's some people that can trace the death of their mom because of A, B, and C. They couldn't afford because of. So now Buhari is dead, and you want them to be, sympathetic. They can be sympathetic if they want to, but it's not a must. They have to, and then try to silence them is nowhere to go. You just let them say what they have to say. I'm gonna give you one example. Yaradua died. For those that don't know, Yaradua was a former Nigerian head of state, not former Nigerian president. He died. People still remember him till today. No part of Nigeria, north, south, east, or west, even the middle of Igbo heartland, you will say something about Yaradua and people don't have anything positive to say. Whether even in South, Niger Delta, all those, every part of Nigeria, till today, people still mourn him to celebrate him. And this guy didn't even rule for 8 years. He barely finished the first time before he passed away. You see, that little impact he made is what people still remember till today and still celebrate him. But you can't say the same thing about Buhari. Me personally, let me repeat again. Do I think Buhari is a good person? Like, strip politics, strip everything away. I think genuinely he's hard, he's fair. He's a fair individual, he's a good person. He's the kind of person you would do business with, the kind of person you say, let's go to war with. He said, okay, if you want to. If he's the kind of person that will say, trust me, and you'll trust him. If Buhari is the kind of person you say, let's stick together and do this. He's that kind of person. But me, I don't want this to be like I'm trying to defend Buhari now. I feel like what actually led to him not ruling very well as a Nigerian president is that he ran for president for 4 terms, 3, 4, second, third. He didn't win. The 4th time, he had to make a lot of deals with people that's not good people. I'm not going to mention their name. You know who they are. He made deals with a lot of people that are not good, and it affected how he ruled. I personally think that's what it is. And then age factor too, health issues too. So at some point, he was not, during his first term, we know throughout his first term, he was sick for 2 years or plus, 2 years plus. All those things play a role. So now he passed away. There are people who are saying positive things about him. I'm not gonna say them not say. The same thing, I'm not gonna say people that say negative things about him not to say. The only thing I will say is this. Why is it that like a public figure, like a president in Nigeria dies, they don't make their health record public like the way they do in America? These things can save lives. The only people that actually tend to know is people in the circle. But make it public, like for example, when Joe Biden was diagnosed with cancer of the bone, prostate, I think prostate issues or cancer or something, it was made public. And making it public will make other people say, oh, if a president can be in this situation, who am I? Okay, let me take my health seriously. Or let me change my ways of living my life. Let me go to the hospital more frequently. So, but in Nigeria, we tend to hide the record. Even in the case of Yaradua, everybody was hiding it. Nobody knew that he was sick until the last day. Everybody was gone. But then again, that's part of we tend to hide health issues, you know. So the point of making this video is people can criticize Buhari as well as people can praise him. You know, don't tell them to stay silent. They shouldn't. Don't even get me started with NSAS. NSAS was handled very badly, extremely badly. You know, as him, the president and the military head of state at the same time, it was handled badly. I don't want to go into details. There's some people that lost their loved ones there. There's some people that their loved ones have a life-changing injuries, and then Buhari died. You expect them to be all, you know, crying all that stuff. No, there's some certain head of states. If they do well for their country, people will line up for state by state everywhere. This is not forced. People are not forced to do it. When John F. Kennedy died, you see how it went. But you can't force these things. When Yaradua died, like it feels like, yeah, something happened. Nigeria lost something. So in this case, it's a misfeeling with Buhari. And I maintain that he's a good person. It's just that for you to be a Nigerian president, especially if you don't have the resources to run on your own, you have to make deals with a lot of people. And those people usually not good people. And it will affect how you rule. So may his soul rest in peace. And people that are attacking, people that are critiquing him or saying colorful words against him, stop. Let them speak their mind. Maybe that's their own way of grieving. I'm glad that Muhammadu Buhari's wife released a statement saying that his husband said that Nigeria should forgive him. You know, there's some people that have closure from that. As I said, there's some people that their loved ones died when he was in power. There's some people that lost their jobs and all that stuff when he was in power. Till this day, they haven't recovered. And you want them to be all, you know, have somehow about it. No. Maybe they will have closure. You know, sadly. Will I go and do that? No. But you say the truth as much as you can and as respectful as you can. That's me. You know, if I have the right to tell them not to do it, I wouldn't even do it because it's not just. You know, if I have the power, I mean to say to do it, I will not do it because it's not just, it's not legal in Nigerian constitution. You know, so yeah, that's the video, man. And I maintain, I think he's gonna get buried today. May his soul rest in peace. May his family continue to stay strong. People who haven't lost their father will not know how it feels. I lost mine long time ago, but I still grieve him every day. So yeah, on that note, I say